Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and namaste. My name is Soumyaditya Baral, and I'm here to take you down an exciting trip down the human psyche. But before that, let me tell you a little bit about myself and how I came to recording this video. Well, I'm a Bong by mother tongue, currently residing in the lovely city of Bangalore. And I am an e-commerce professional working in the last mile logistics division of Amazon. And well, I have been on this journey, or rather the mental journey, to put some content out there, to rediscover a certain aspect of my own human psyche, apart from the one that I display in my job. Um, and I've been at this for at least 5 years now. And, throughout this time, I've been kind of thinking what to talk about. That's probably the most overthought question in my mind since the last 5 years. But in the last 1 year, I've came to realize that these inhibitions, these thoughts really mean nothing, and you can actually go ahead and disregard them and get on with the job, because that's what really matters. And if you're wanting to speak about something, just go ahead and speak. But I wasn't initially on this journey of recording videos or, talking over the internet. I had taken a much more simpler route to self discovery. That is probably the route that most of the people all around the world who have ever tried to transform, rediscover themselves have taken. And that is writing a book. Yes, I also tried to write a book. In fact, I had written 10 pages of it. And that's the same book that we are going to discuss about in today's video a little bit and in the videos to come. Well, this book is basically about the two contrasting, or rather symbiotic, yet contrasting and conflicting aspects of the human psyche: logic and emotion. And it's a journey I want to take with all of you, so that we can realize and kind of explore and understand what these these two aspects essentially mean, and whether one or the other is necessary. Most of the times we are told that you should control and really watch your emotions, and that is true. Emotions do get the better of you, and if you don't have a watch over them, then you will never be able to get out alive. But sometimes they are necessary in the decisions that we make, and so is logic. And as the world progresses towards AI, which is essentially driven by logic, we understand the importance of emotion even more. And so, whether we should go ahead and remove one from the equation completely, or we should really strive to strike that balance between both. Well, I haven't yet talked about the title, and I'm sure by now you have seen the title in the video once you've clicked it. The title is also a contrast in itself. The title is The Logical Candy and the Emotional Super/Turbocharger. I didn't want to stick with one because I didn't want to offend the super or turbo fans out there, because I, being also sort of a petrol head, love both. Each of them have their, I would say, lovely tune to it. But then if you look at the book or look at the story, it's essentially in contrast, because candy, well, it's not logical. If you talk to any mother, any parent, any dentist, or probably any doctor, physician in the world, they would subscribe or prescribe not to have candy. Why? Because it, well, rots your teeth, it gives you sugar, it spikes your insulin levels, It also probably causes you long-term health risks. On the other hand, superchargers and turbochargers, which are essentially scientific creations meant to boost a car's horsepower by pumping in extra air with either of the systems, which is either a belt drive or the exhaust gases of the car, essentially a logical creation, has emotion attached to it. Ask any of the car enthusiasts who line up for car meets, you know, stretching their calendar for weeks. They will tell you that it's not just about grease or gears, it's about the beauty, the love behind it. And that's all emotion. But then again, both of these have a certain aspect to it. And that's what we are going to find out in the videos to come. We're going to look at how both these aspects look and really drive our world today. And with you, with every one of you, I would like to listen and hear and absorb and basically evolve my understanding of it, because I would be looking at your comments, and I want you to give me as much comments as I want as you can. I know once I'm saying this, there would be a lot of comments that will not be nice. I know that there are definitely people here who have probably researched millions and millions of lines of writing all across the internet and all through books to understand what these two essentially mean. And that's why I'm here trying to ask your help to understand better, and in that journey also help others to understand this better. So with that, thank you for today. Have an amazing day and keep tuning in for the amazing story of the logical candy and the emotional supercharger. Thank you. Have a lovely day. Namaste.